Guys, it's Bina, and welcome back to another video. Today we have patch 1.4.5. I haven't read it. As usual, I'll go through the entire patch notes, read it to you guys, give you my thoughts, and yeah, that's gonna be it. So we are almost 1 month into the patch, and I'm still having fun, still blasting. Quick note, there has been a new build discovered by I guess it's like some part of the Asian community. I don't know who exactly, but it's going to be... It's a druid that has actually some insane damage potential. I believe it to be S tier. I will link the video down below. You guys can check it out. I am going to be looking into that build, trying to maybe min-max it, optimize, and see if I can bring it to you guys in a form that you will be able to enjoy. And so please take a look at the video. Absolutely crazy stuff. It's about totem shattering with the new relic that the druid has, with upheaval, shattering those, and then like those shatters seem to shot, like every single totem seems to shotgun, and that has 400% damage effectiveness. So absolutely crazy build. Might be S tier. I'm gonna take a look into it and give you guys some more info as soon as possible. But for now, let's go into patch 1.4.5. So crafting added more specific messaging about why an item is incompatible with the Rune of Shattering when an attempt to use one fails. Settings. Rename the loot filter toggle keybind option to disable loot filter hold. Okay. Bug fixes. Fix an issue where player cosmetic visual effects could disappear in towns. Fix an issue where at high attack speeds, Primalist attack animation would appear to repeat the same swing over and over instead of swapping between multiple types. Fix an issue where the visual effects on the idle crafting station were still present after all charges are expended. Skills and passives. Minions. The minion attack commands would now more reliably choose high priority targets closer to your cursor, such as enemies with the protective modifier, which causes that enemies' other nearby allies to take less damage. Okay, this is very, very good for minion players, for minion builds. So, you know, like that when the monster has that big AoE around it that protects all of the other monsters, super annoying. Now you'll be able to target it better with the A key on your keyboard. Enemies with the protective modifier are now naturally treated as higher priority targets. Oh, so nice. I hope this works with Tornado as well, meaning minions will be more likely to choose to attack them instead of another nearby target. Fix an issue where some minions, such as bone golems, would stop performing any actions when they are within a certain distance of their target. Acolyte. Summon skeleton. Fix an issue which caused summon skeleton type specific buffs to be removed when the skill tree was changed. Ghost flame. Fix an animation issue when using the spirit of dread node. Mage. Runification. Fix a visual issue with a cold lightning covenant arc invocation. Rogue. Dancing strikes. Fix an issue where the player could get stuck while using dancing strikes in online. But the thing is, I don't think it's dancing strikes. I think it's shift and using evade. I don't know. Okay, so for any of you guys that are playing Shadow Cascade, for example, you might get stuck less. But if you're wondering why you're getting stuck, I think it's because they're using shift and using evade at the same time, or like there's a certain timing required that makes you stuck in place afterwards. I'm gonna have to test this one out. Sentinel. Javelin. Fix an issue where the banner would not be rotated correctly when attached to enemies via the capture the flag node. Shield Rush. Fix an issue where the temporal strikes and will breaker nodes only added the damage benefits to the charge hit, not the end slam. I'm gonna have to take a look at this because I have a Shield Rush build that did decent damage, and now if it did not... Okay, I need to take a look at this one afterwards, because I'm not sure off the top of my head what these nodes are for with their names like this. Enemies. Fix an issue where some enemies would stop performing any actions when they are within a certain distance of their target. Champions. Ord Lorca. Fix an issue where... I almost read Lord Volca here. What the hell? Fix an issue with ailment visual effects on it. Necrotic Siege Golem. The second bounce of its Siege Bolt attack now does half the damage of the initial blast, rather than the same amount of damage. You guys think we're going to see another typo in this patch notes? Necrotic Siege Golem. Bolt explosions now appear as Siege Bolt in the death recap, instead of the far more generic explosion. Necrotic Siege Golem. Each Hungering Soul projectile now does considerably less individual damage. The attack as a whole is now very dangerous, but generally not instantly lethal, especially at high corruption. Necrotic Siege Golem. Are those the ones from the dungeon? Are those the ones from the Soulfire Bastion dungeon? Because those were very rippy. Means maybe I can grab the node in hard. I mean, I need to take a look at this, but this might be huge actually. This might be very, very big. Temple Guardian has decided to take its job as a boss much more seriously, and now does considerably more damage with each of its abilities. Okay. Void Fused Forge. It has had some target practice. It will now much more consistently hit with its melee attack against players who aren't even trying to dodge it. It is a big and slow, horrifying amalgam of steel and corrupted matter. However, and so its swings can still be easily dodged by anyone making an effort to sidestep them. Okay? For Moses the Undying. Fix an issue where no sound played when it was summoning Wingaries. Elder Panion. Fix an issue where it could look like he was moving while his channeled laser attack was still active. Emperor of Corpse. Fix an issue where its body flickered while sinking after death. Keep in mind, Emperor of Corpse, I've gotten another bug where after killing him, he still does the big explosion. So be extra careful when doing Emperor of Corpse. Praetor Vol Arta. Fix an issue where some of its attack did not work correctly in online mode. So I don't know what this mean, its attack working correctly, but this one is the one that you fight very often in the not Soulfire Bastion, but like it's like the Soulfire Bastion, but the Woven Echo. There's a whole bunch of these guys, and they drop a lot of runes, so it can be a very good way to farming Rune of Havocs, for example. The Shade of Orbis. Its blood orbs now completely disappear when it dies, rather than prematurely triggering their explosion. The Shade of Orbis apologizes to all aggrieved hardcore travelers. Its blood orbs now completely disappear when it dies. Okay. So if you kill it, it disappears. Items. Fix several affixes exclusive to Humble Weaver and Stout Weaver idols having too low value. Oh, so it was a bug, actually. Health on kill and added health now provide 28 to 36 added health, previously 15 to 20. Necrotic Pen is now 3 to 4% instead of 1 to 2. Physical Pen, same thing. So all of the penetration nodes are higher. All of the resistance nodes are higher as well. Instead of 9 to 12, it's 18 to 24. So they basically fixed what was bugged at the start of the season. Stout Weaver Idol, Cold Pen, Fire Pen, all the pen and res are also fixed. Okay, nice. Campaign. The Council Chambers. Fix an issue where using Evade near the raised bridge could lead to the player ending up stuck. The Ritual Site. Fix an issue where a roof prop in the background would not hide properly and obscure the camera view. Monolith. Fix an issue where the reward stash in Echo of a World could still stop projectiles even when it wasn't actually there. Fix some cases where echo chains could fail being generated. Further potential fixes for the issue that can sometimes cause offline echo complete portals to not work. UI. Localization. Made a variety of grammar corrections for UI. Text in non-English languages. Passed the Turkey test. Fixed missing A+ blah 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 characters for users with Turkish system language. Okay, very, very nice. So what I take from this patch, pretty small patch. Overall W, fixing dancing strikes is nice. Fixing the protective stuff for the enemies that protect the monsters around them is very, very nice as well. The shield rush potential buff. I think this is the Siege Golem stuff. I think this is the one that comes from Soulfire Bastion. If that's the case, then it means that you will be able to take, even in hardcore, potentially the node at the very bottom of the Weaver tree for enemies to be permanently enraged but dropping runes. That one will drop you a lot of runes of Havoc, so it's going to be very, very good. And the idle buffs, quite nice. So overall, great patch. I hope you're still having fun in Last Epoch, as I am. I am still live on Twitch pretty much every single day, except in the weekends and like sometimes when I have the kids in the weekend, I can't really. But for the most part, I'm still live on Twitch at least Monday to Friday, and sometimes some longer streams. I still have a lot of stuff that I want to do before switching to something else. But yeah, I'm having a blast in this season. I think it's great. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.